Alongside the club mosses and ferns and the mare's tails, there are also primitive ancestors of conifers in the Carboniferous swamps from way back in 350 million years ago. Now, one of the ancestors of conifers was called Chordites, and we have a number of fossils of the Chordites plant. Now, here, this is a chunk of mudstone that was found in Betsanger in Kent, and you can just about see there are lines here, and this is actually a leaf from a Chordites plant. The Chordites plant would have strap-like leaves that would have lines going down them, and this is a fossil of a Chordites leaf in a chunk of mudstone. There's a photo of it just there. As well as having these strap-like leaves with lines, there would be parts of the plant that would produce pollen, and here we have a fossil that came from Poland, and there's actually a part of the fossil here that would have produced pollen. So it's called a Cordianthus, and this would be a pollen-producing plant of the pollen-producing part of the Chordites plant, which should be similar to this picture here. The pollen would come out from one plant and presumably go to another plant, carried by the wind, and then land on a sort of female part. And once the pollen landed on this female part of another plant, then it would produce seeds. We do have fossils from Poland also of the seeds of the Chordites plant, and they're hard to see, but this is here there is this fossil, and there's one seed there. It's a small round object. There's one seed there, and there's another seed over here, and these are small round seeds that the Chordites plant would have produced. Now, Chordites was a primitive ancestor of conifers, and one of the first plants to produce seeds. It was related to pine trees or conifers that are modern trees that have seeds in cones. The first flowering plants evolved from these early conifers, but the first plants with flowers only evolved much later, probably about 160 million years ago or so. But in the Carboniferous swamps and forests, there were ancestors of modern-day conifers that were existing and producing seeds way back there in 350 million years ago.